disfiguring bacterial disease, leprosy. Jesus was hardly alone. Dozens of deities in human form and prophets from the Christian, Jewish, Islamic, Hindu, and Buddhist faiths are said to have performed similar deeds. Could there actually be something behind all of this mythology? Can belief or faith have any measurable effects on human health? Thinking yourself well. The link between mind and health is an academic minefield that many researchers, fearing ostracism, have dared not tread. Yet much is worth studying in this murky territory. Best known is the placebo effect, in which the mere belief by a patient that he or she is being treated leads to improvements in health, even if the treatment is nothing more than an injection of saline solution or a tablet of sugar. In the past decade, however, researchers have also studied the relationship between positive emotions and the body. One study, conducted in 2006, showed that experiencing warm and upbeat emotions resulted in patients experiencing fewer colds. Another study, conducted in 2007, discovered that such positive feelings were connected to reduced system-wide inflammation. A 2012 paper even provided evidence that frequent happiness correlated with reduced cardiovascular disease. The message seemed clear. But were these studies really finding that being happy led to improved health? It seemed prudent to speak with an expert, so I soon found myself sitting in an office at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. We were curious if these were just correlations, explained psychologist Barbara Fredrickson, an expert on positive emotions. Nobody has been sure whether people who were naturally inclined to be happy tended to experience fewer colds, less inflammation, and less heart disease, or if the actual process of being made happy had this effect. Keen to explore this, she ran an experiment and found that individuals randomly assigned to generate positive emotions reported experiencing fewer headaches and less chest pain, congestion, and overall weakness. This was interesting, but it didn't explain why being happy could affect health. We needed an experiment that accurately measured the ways in which positive emotions were actually altering how the human body functioned, explained Dr. Fredrickson. With this in mind, she designed a new experiment that concentrated attention on the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve starts in the brain and runs via multiple branches to numerous vital organs. One of these organs is the heart. Among the vagus nerve's many jobs is to send signals that tell the heart to slow down when no danger is in the surrounding area. Generally, the vagus nerve is considered to be healthy if the heart rate subtly increases while one breathes in and subtly decreases while one breathes out. The difference between these two is called the vagal tone. High vagal tones are associated with overall good health and few cardiovascular complications, while low values are linked to inflamed tissues and heart attacks. Interestingly, those with a high vagal tone were known to be better at keeping their negative feelings from getting overblown than those with a low vagal tone. High vagal tone also seemed to be connected to the presence of more positive emotions overall. Armed with all of this information, the researchers measured the vagal tones of 65 participants at the beginning of the 9-week experiment, and then divided them into two groups at random. Half were taught a meditation technique known to create feelings of goodwill both toward others and oneself, and asked to meditate daily. All participants went to a website every evening to rate, on a 5-point scale, whether and how strongly, during the day, they felt 9 positive emotions, such as hope, joy, and love, and 11 negative ones, including anger, boredom, and disgust. At the end of the experiment, all had their vagal tone measured once more. While the team was unsurprised to see that positive emotions increased among those participants who meditated, they were surprised that the participants' vagal tone went up too. In contrast, emotions and vagal tone remained unchanged in the group that did not meditate. These findings, published in the journal Psychological Science, hinted that something about the feelings of hope, love, and joy was having a physical impact on health. The findings provided more questions than answers. Beyond vagal tone, what was happening to the study participants at the biochemical and molecular